All right, today we're going to talk about a word you've probably used a dozen times already without even thinking about it. But what you might not know is that this very simple, very common word has a kind of a secret life.
But first, let me ask you something. What is it that makes a totally normal, everyday word extraordinary? I mean, what if I told you that some of the most basic words we use have this hidden importance, this secret power that makes them fundamental tools for how we all communicate?
Okay, so let's introduce the star of our show today, the word payment. Seems pretty simple, right? It's about money, it's about transactions, we get it. We use it all the time. But there is something really special hiding in plain sight with this one.
And here it is. This is the big reveal. According to the research, this little word has a very, very special status. The word payment is on the Basic English 850 list. Just let that sink in for a second. 850. That's it. Think about the hundreds of thousands of words in the English language, and out of all of them, payment made the cut. It was chosen to be part of this tiny, super exclusive club of essential words. So, what in the world does that actually mean? What is this list? And what kind of secret power does the word payment have that makes it, a foundational building block of language itself?
Okay, let's dive right in. To really get why payment is such a big deal, we kind of have to take it apart. We need to look under the hood and see what makes it such a useful, efficient little piece of our language.
So at its core, it's actually incredibly simple. You take the main verb, pay. That's an action we can all understand, and then you just add the suffix ment. It's a classic move in English that lets you turn an action into a thing.
And this is where its superpower really shows. On one hand, payment can be a specific, countable thing. Like when you say, I haven't gotten the payment yet. But it can also be the general, uncountable action of paying, like I use my credit card for payment. See? One word does both jobs perfectly.
So you get all of this utility, all this meaning, packed into one simple two-syllable word. It works as a concrete thing you can count and an abstract idea you can't. And it's all built from one of our most basic verbs. It's just a really efficient piece of communication.
Okay, so now we see how the word works. But let's zoom out a little and tackle the bigger question. Why does it matter so much? What actually earned it a spot on that exclusive list?
Well, this Basic English 850 list, it was put together way back in the 1930s. And the whole idea wasn't to dumb down English. It was to create a functional toolkit, a core vocabulary that basically anyone, anywhere in the world, could learn pretty quickly to communicate essential ideas. It's like a universal starter pack for the language.
And that's really the big takeaway here. Payment is the perfect example of why this list is so brilliant. It's not just a word, it's a tool. It stands for Universal Concept Exchange that's fundamental to pretty much every society on Earth. Its simplicity and flexibility make it perfect for this global toolkit.
Which kind of leaves us with a really fascinating thought to end on. Imagine you had to build a language from the ground up, but you only got 850 words to describe the entire human experience. Which words would you choose? What ideas are so fundamental that we just can't function without them? It definitely makes you look at a simple word like payment a little differently.